welcome to this digital marketing course. Let's go through digital marketing fundamentals. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing is the promotion of products or service or both through various forms of electronic media, where primarily on the internet. It involves crafting online marketing strategies that leverage tools and platforms such as search engines, social media, email, and website to connect with current or prospective customers. Whether you are creating content, digital marketing is of immense importance. It enhances the relationship between the business and the client. It ensures that what enhances traditional means of marketing, one example, word of mouth, it ensures that it takes place effectively in the social space, because the internet basically extends our social interaction, right? You could be in Abuja, in Lagos, everywhere and anywhere in this part of the world or in the entire world, yet communicate so closely with somebody that is far away. So it basically draws out the cutting that demarcates or separates us based on the distance. It brings us all into one global village. So you see, it is possible for a business to be located somewhere in Africa and transact business in the other part of Europe, because the internet have made it possible to connect, to collaborate, and to communicate. Now, the social media is at the forefront of this interaction. All social media was created to enhance connection with friends, relatives, and so on. Basically, in the beginning, some sort of a private way of communicating, but it has become very relevant in enhancing and creating relationships far beyond what was expected. In talking about the power of social media, we have two case studies. The first case study is Canva and the second is Airbnb. You know, Canva achieved a remarkable milestone, including a $6 billion valuation, a 20 million monthly active users and customers across 190 countries, including 85% of all Fortune 500 brands. This they did by applying search engine optimization and content marketing, user-centric designs, free models, social media engagement, and conversion-focused website designs. Now, when we talked about the influence digital marketing has, we talked about the wide reach, isn't it? So you are here in Nigeria and you know what Canva is because of that reach. So Canva can basically connect with you wherever you are, as far as you are on the internet, as far as you use any of the social media brands, or rather any of the social media channels. So this made it possible and cost effective for Canva to be present in 190 countries, basically having customers across these countries. Again, Airbnb leveraged a combination of search engine optimization, content marketing, user-generated content, and targeted outreach to achieve remarkable business milestones, including a global valuation of $38 billion and over 4 million hosts worldwide. And these they achieved through search engine optimization and content marketing, user-generated content, targeted referral programs, and consistent branding and value proposition. So you see now that content is of importance and content is of communication value, because what the internet serves in the use of social media and other channels, they serve basically as channels of communication. So businesses who have crafted unique value propositions can communicate that value proposition all around the world and can basically have customers all around the world. Let's look at the core principles of digital marketing. Digital marketing basically encompasses a range of strategies and techniques. These are aimed at promoting products, services, organization, as we talk about branding, using digital tools. Understanding the core principles of digital marketing is essential for businesses to effectively engage with your target audience and drive growth. Now, we have three key principles. The first is target audience. Audience targeting here involves understanding and segmenting your audience based on demographics, interests, and behaviors to deliver personalized marketing message. You know that what is of interest to you is not or might not be what is of interest to your friend, to your brother, to your neighbor, or to your sister, or even to your parents. We basically have different things that interest us. And we have products that can be basically gender-based, right? It will not be possible for you now to use tampons, for instance, or menstrual pads, right, as a male. But it is possible that you have a daughter who you could be providing those for her at her early age, okay, when menstrual cycle starts. You realize that it is possible that you as a father or as a parent purchase diapers, right? But you are not the one utilizing the diapers. You see that before we even begin to craft our message, we need to know who our audience are. What are their interests? What are they interested in? What is their pain points? What has been their challenge? So with understanding their demographics, which could be their age, their gender, to their interests and their behaviors to buying, we can basically craft content, which is a second technique now. We can basically craft content that they will be attracted to. So content creation involves developing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience. Then the third is engagement. Engagement here refers to actively interacting with your content, right? Where audience will actively interact with your content, and how social media basically determine the success of a content through engagement is through comments, shares, likes, reposts, as could be called in other platforms. You see, these are metrics that help you understand how your content is performing and how social media algorithm also measures engagement. What is the role of social media in digital marketing? Social media, as the name implies, is a medium that is social. How? As human beings, we are social beings, right? We are social animals by nature. So we need to be able to communicate, have relationship, have friends, be able to meet up. But there is something that makes social media powerful: the ability to connect without distance being a challenge. We are not worried about distance. You could basically be here and be having a cool conversation, an interesting conversation with your friend in the UK, in Canada, in US. You could basically still connect, share moments, share experiences. You could share moments like taking photos, videos, and so on and so forth. So social media marketing now involves creating and sharing this content on social media platforms to achieve marketing and branding goals. I usually say every business should be concerned about having its people, not just having its people, managing its people, and what? Taking care of its people. Now, when it comes to marketing, we need to be able to understand that the content that are sent out should be perceived as being in relation to our audience. So businesses can share content and market content such as text posts, that is in the form of blog posts, images, videos, and probably landing pages to properly funnel visitors that come to it. Now, let's look at the social media platform and the audience to expect. Understanding where to find your customers is one way of segmenting them. If I've known their age, I know their gender, I know their interests, I know a whole lot about them. The next thing is to ask myself, where do I find them? Where do we find them? So on Facebook is ideal for reaching a broad audience. You have people with multiple interests on Facebook. And it's not surprising why. Facebook has made it possible for you to have videos, text, images. So it's suitable for sharing a variety of content types, right? And so it is possible now that you have people of wide interest on Facebook. That is why the targeting feature on Facebook ads makes it very crucial to ensuring that you can basically segment your audience there on Facebook. And the Facebook analytics is quite helpful to helping you achieve that goal. On Instagram, Instagram is best for visual content, right? And it's popular or most popular among younger audience. It's effective for brands that can create visual or visually appealing content. TikTok is popular among the Gen Zs. It is used for short, engaging videos. It's suitable for brands that can create fun and creative content. X, Twitter, is best for real-time updates and engaging in trending conversations. It's effective for brands that can provide timely and relevant content. Understanding where to find your audience make it easier to reach out to them. It's just like you have a product to sell physically and you're taking it to the wrong market. You will come back without making a sale or not as many sales as you've wanted to make. But if you identify the real market where people should expect those products to be there, then it is possible that you make large sales. Now, there are various surveys on the internet that can help you in developing your strategies. And this survey shows the favorite social media platform. And you see Instagram, WhatsApp, WeChat, Facebook, TikTok being among the highest of favorites. And it's understandable why. Most of these platforms are used by young people, okay? And you see why Facebook and Instagram and even now WhatsApp Business, it can be easily integrated for your promotions. You can basically promote and connect content from WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Then, on the main reason why people use social media, you see, the highest here is keeping in touch with friends and family. With understanding all of this, you basically will understand how to segment and what channels to use and how to communicate to your audience. If you have maybe a family kind of product, you will know basically how to tune your message and your tone to reach your audience. We have several reasons why people use social media. If you look at the top 7, you realize that the top 7 are basically something that deals with enhanced interaction, right? Even though all of them have to do with our social life, you see that you have high levels of interactions in the top 7. Then to our target audience analysis, why this is important is this. We need to understand the age bracket of people who use a particular channel, what their interests are, what kind of content they would like to consume, and what are the expected engagements or the metrics. On TikTok, the age bracket is between 16 to 17, and their interest is music, dance, and viral trends, right? Then the content are viral and trending videos, right? The expected engagements are comments, shares, and views. On Instagram, we are expecting the age bracket of 18 to 34. Their interest is fashion, beauty, travel, and lifestyle. The expected content are short videos, right? Then the engagements, likes, comments, shares, and saves. Now, there is something I usually recommend. I recommend a full circle engagement and connection. What does that mean? It means that it is possible that we could be present in the most used platforms or social media platforms, but we do a kind of roundabout connection, right? Let's say I make a video about a travel experience or a tour experience, trying to market my tour company. Then I put this long video on YouTube because it is allowed to carry lengthy videos. Then I take a short, not just any part of the video, but put together highly interesting areas those highly captivating areas in the long videos, I put them into a short video. I post that short video on Instagram. So the reason that is effective is because users who are on Instagram, who are not your subscribers on YouTube, could easily see that video, get interested, click the video, watch the short videos, and want to follow up on YouTube, right? Then you can continue that way. You continue that way. You have content in a blog. You can basically embed your YouTube video on a blog so that those who are interested in reading the blog will basically have to click the video to watch, and who knows, might subscribe. So there are strategies that can go round circle to basically satisfy a wider range of audience. On X, they have diverse age groups on X, and it is most suitable for news and entertainment. The content is text, and the engagement is reposts, replies, and likes. On LinkedIn, it's a more professional channel or platform. So we have age groups between 25 and 54. It's for business, careers, and networking. You can basically text, write in text, have videos and images there. Then the engagement is clicks, reaction, comments, and repost. On YouTube, it's used by a diverse range of individuals. The interest is DIY, basically tutorials, training, anything basically how to teach people how to do things on their own, and basically communicate with your audience about interesting life hacks. Then the content is video, or the content type is video. The engagement are views, likes, dislikes, and subscriptions. Then Facebook is for diverse audience as well. Then the interests on Facebook vary because of the various content that could be accepted there. Then we have engagement as like, comments, and shares.